children who were beaten by dogs, children who were beaten. If I gotta get expelled, I'll take that.
Why do you think that you and Jessica Jones were expelled, but Gloria Johnson was not expelled?
You cannot ignore the racial dynamic of what happened today. 2 young black lawmakers get expelled and the one white woman does not. That's a statement in and of itself. Yeah. But you'll be back. You plan to be back. We'll be back. I believe Memphis and Millington gonna send us back. And we're gonna keep fighting for our communities because the status quo is not working. It's hurting people. It's killing people. And they're treating things like this as normal. We can never normalize the ending of democracy. We can never normalize the tyranny of the way that these people in positions of power are operating due to white supremacy and due to the maintenance of patriarchy. That's what we're up against. But we are going to fight it because we believe that there is a future that we can live into that is better than the present that we currently have.
Material for weeks. I can do this all day. Roll the first one.
Can't take no more screaming. If you don't like it, there's a fucking door. We've been fighting for. Willing to fight.
You know, he's super proud of himself, too, that he spiked that box right on the thumb. But I couldn't help but notice in sport that you drove over that beer with your Chevrolet pickup truck. You know, as long as you're throwing away things that you paid cash money for supporting things you don't agree with, that truck might be a problem. You know, run by a dealership. Good luck finding a manufacturer, though, that hasn't participated. Next, we have this lovely couple.
So it's truly saddening that with the woke Anheuser-Busch Bud Light situation, come to do a little research and find out that my favorite beer is under the Anheuser-Busch umbrella.
And one of the ones I drink besides Bud Light.
So, cheers. Want to play the woke game?
Well,
Fine, not spending my money on it. Peace out. Sam Adams, I'm back at you, buddy.
Corona.
Aw, they did their research. Hey, what was that last little part you said there?
Sam Adams, I'm back at you, buddy.
Corona.
You're Sam Adams man now, are you? I mean, I'd say that this is prettier even than the Bud Light can. So good on you. And then I believe your blushing bride there was starting to say something about Corona. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the Bud Light brand has been acquired by AB InBev, which also owns Corona and Modelo beers. So, but it's especially funny that the majority of people doing this, their go-to switch is Coors Light.
Hey, Budweiser, I've been drinking your beer for probably 35 plus years. Not anymore.
Well, while you were drinking Bud for the last 30 years, Coors Light was out here supporting the LGBTQ plus community. 1978, the first brewer to ban discrimination for sexual orientation. By 93, they actually had a group that was specifically for employees who identified as LGBTQ, like a resource group for them. Probably the most prominent and proactive supporter of the LGBTQ plus community. So, thank you for supporting a company that maybe does even more than Anheuser-Busch does. We appreciate you.
Small boy, baby, tiny, tiny boy, does not know anything, does not even know ABCs, just knows belittle and nap. So pure.
Welcome to a game I like to call Trisha Paytas or Eric Cartman, a game where I give you 6 scenarios, and 3 of them happen to Eric Cartman on the hit TV show South Park, and 3 of them happen to Trisha Paytas, an internet personality. Okay, let's go. Answer will be at the end. Okay, number 1. Danced and made out with a cardboard cutout of a celebrity on camera. Had a friend that was Jewish, and they constantly made fun of for being Jewish, and then married a Jewish person, and then claimed to have converted to Judaism. That's a hard one. Claimed to be transgender, and then dressed up as the opposite gender for a music video, even though no one asked him to do so. Had a short-lived Christian music era. Thought they were an Asian person, and then got a boob job and regretted it, and talked about it openly. Okay, I'll give you some time to think. If you said both of them, you'd be correct. Every single one of these has happened to both Eric Cartman and Trisha Paytas. Thank you for watching.
So I was on Twitter this morning and I saw something that absolutely sent me because it just like perfectly encapsulates work culture in the United States. So Google employees found out if they were laid off by showing up to the office, and if their badge scanned red, you're laid off. If it scanned green, you weren't. Which is obviously terrible and really demeaning, but the part that's really sending me is that they were notified of their termination by email overnight, but those that didn't check their email before going into work didn't realize they had been terminated. And this is just showing me how normalized it is in the US for your employer to treat you like an actual pile of dog shit. It's like, we don't even give enough of a fuck about you to have your direct manager call you to tell you that your entire income stream is being taken away, but you should give enough of a fuck about us that you check your email overnight before you're actually working. This is like abusive boyfriend behavior. Like, oh, it's your fault that I did this really shitty badge thing to you because you weren't checking your email in your sleep.
I'm a single lady in my 30s, and I don't have time to date. Why would I go and find me a man when I can sit at home and master pyrokinesis, setting fire with my minds? I'm gonna burn down City Hall.